Hey everybody, okay, my name is Steve. I'll just be doing a review on Excelsior, the pre-workout. I noticed that there isn't too many people doing reviews on supplementation when it comes to pre-workouts and so on. So I figured I would just add in my one as somebody that's used Excelsior plus a few other different ones. Heads up, I'm a bad content creator. I don't really do this, so I just figured I may as well give it a shot. Not looking to make this my livelihood or anything, just to give you guys some type of results that I've had from it. So this isn't the only pre-workout I've used. I've used many other, especially the ones that I considered stim junkie pre-workouts, such as Assassin, Hooligan, Dark Energy, Pre-Phase KO, etc. Even a couple of fat burners such as Lean Phase, which is from the same company as Pre-Phase KO. But all right, let's get into it. So what is Excelsior? Excelsior is, I guess, this magical unicorn of a pre-workout. It's got a unique profile on it. It's, you read the profile and you go, oh, that should be not even a daily driver. It doesn't even sound that strong to begin with. It's a 6 gram scoop. And if you look at it, you've got L-citrulline in it, which is just essentially for blood flow and pumps. You've got betaine in it, which just helps with endurance and output. You've got Kigelia africana fruit extract, which is an anti-inflammatory. Caffeine anhydrous, just a basic energy source, the main stimulant you'd see in any pre-workout. You've got Bauhinia purpurea extract, which is unique because that's a thyroid and a fat loss agent. So, reading this profile, it seems more like we're using a friggin' fat loss aid as opposed to a pre-workout. You've got bitter orange extract, synephrine essentially aids in, once again, fat loss. Octopamine, which is, it's a pretty potent stimulant because it's actually banned. So if you're an athlete and you get tested, do not ever use this. Stimulates the brain, helps the nervous system, stuff like that. Then you got hawthorn extract, which is an A digestion. All right, so my initial thoughts. When I bought this, the unique part is that there's so many different results that people have had with Excelsior. For one, we have the big component, which is that there's different batches with different expiry dates. So the original batches was, the bread and butter for everybody. If you had it, apparently it was the greatest pre-workout ever. Then a few batches came in. After that, a lot of people said the magic went away. The ingredient profile must have been changed. Something was tampered in it. Yeah, essentially. The one that I have, it is the 2023 best before with August being the month, if I remember correctly. Now, some people said they got nothing from that, and then you got somebody like TJ Fitness and a few other of the major stimulant reviewers or pre-workout reviewers that said it was still the same. Now, I'll tell you my initial reaction to taking one scoop, 1.5, and then I maxed that at 1.75. So, at one scoop, first 20 minutes, didn't really feel anything. Maybe just a slight hit of caffeine. After about 25 to 30 minutes, lights became a little bit brighter, colors became a little bit brighter. My sensations of sound, smell, everything felt a little bit better. It felt almost euphoric, like as if you'd taken something. I've never taken any drugs, but it felt like a drug. It really did. And I don't mean this in a bad way. It felt great. Was this like a hard-hitting pre-workout at one scoop? No, it just wasn't. The pumps were okay. The focus was tremendous. You had this feel-good effect on it. It felt like you wanted to work out. It felt like the exercises didn't hit you all that hard and you could recover from them and rinse and repeat. How long did it last? I shit you not. I took this at 9 a.m., worked out at 9:30. That's when my workout began. I felt it till about 4:30 p.m. Just being flat out honest. It gave real big appetite suppression as well. Mood elevation was great. Focus was great. Pumps were okay, but obviously this is not a pump formula. Okay, so that's at one scoop. Very good at one scoop. At 1.5, it's a different sup. It really is. It's not like other supplements where you take half, then you take full, and it's just an advanced feeling from what the half was. This was completely different. So at 1.5, mood elevation through the roof. Still took the same time to kick in. Focus was otherworldly. To me, this is absolutely otherworldly focus. You felt like they could put Jessica Alba naked in front of you and you wouldn't even blink if you're doing a rep. The pumps felt better, but it's a question of were the pumps better because of the formula, or was the pumps better because the focus was so deep that if you know how to hit the rep, the pump will be hit as well. So I took this the same for 1, same for 1.5, and same for 1.75. I wanted to test it out just to give it an easier way to value what it did. So I did it for chest and back on all 5 of my separate occasions. So 1.5, phenomenal. Appetite suppression, the same, if not a little bit stronger. At 1.75, it hit similar to 1.5, but if you thought it was a drug at 1, and if you thought it was a drug at 1.5, you're gonna really think it's a drug at 1.75. It felt even more like my eyes were just boots, just, couldn't lose focus. Every rep I could feel, the pumps felt unbelievable because I was able to work into them. My workout, 2.5 hours, not because I'm smart and 2.5 hours is the appropriate time to do chest and back, but it was, you did not want to leave. You just loved every single rep you did. Appetite suppression was through the roof. I took it once again at 9 for consistency, worked at it 9:30 a.m. and I did not feel like eating until maybe 7 or 8 p.m. Now, the flavor for it, it's good. When you're taking shit like this, do you really care about flavor? Probably not. It's fruit cooler. Tastes good. You're not going to hate it, and that's what really matters. My overall thoughts is this is arguably the greatest pre-workout I've ever taken, and I've taken the original Jack 3D, Mesomorph. I've never taken Craze, so I can't compare it to that, but I've also taken Assassin 6.0, I've taken Hooligan 5.0, I've taken Dark Energy pre-phase. I've got Crack coming in as well, not the drug. That's bad. And it was an absolute standout. Now, what I will say about this is don't use this often. I've had it for well over a month. I think 6 weeks in total, and I've used it 5 times. And I would not use it more than that. In fact, I want to space that out even more because it's such a feel-good effect that something like this, if you use it on a daily, or if you even use it 3 times a week, the magic would disappear. And the fact that, look, you read that label, that's not what this is. If that magic disappears and there is something, illicit in here, do you want to get addicted to it? No. So don't be silly about it. So look, my final verdict is this. Pumps, I'd give it a 5 out of 10 at 1 scoop, an 8 out of 10, not because of the ingredients, but because of what it produces in the gym on 1.5 and 1.75, if not 10 on the 1.75. It felt like my muscles were ripping out of my skin by the end of the workout. Focus on 1 is an 8.5, but it's a clean focus. It's a consistent focus. There's no crash. It's just, boom, you're in there, you want to get it done. 1.5 to 1.75, that focus became a 9.5. The reason I won't say 10 is because if I end up reviewing another pre-workout, that's to me what a 10 was. Once again, you don't lose focus. Man, they could put a fucking block of my favorite cheese in front of it. They could put money in front of me. As I said, naked Jessica Alba, but you could put whatever in front of me. I'm not going to lose focus. The euphoria, huge, feel good. You want to call all your friends and tell them that they're awesome and give them a hug and high five a bear. It's that good. Don't use it often. Thank you very much. If you want me to review any more, you just tell me. Don't really care about content. As you can tell, I'm filming this off a phone. It is what it is. Peace out, guys.